Hello! Hello, 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 hello. Are we actually live? Is everything working? Don't worry, I know the game. I know there's no audio in the game. I know there's not. Because I haven't tabbed into it yet. Hey, there we go. Right. One thing we need to do before we actually get started, because I've just been doing some stuff on the game with the girlfriend. Also, as you can tell, I have fiddled with the UI a little bit, because this game offers so much customization. Also, I got glamours now. I actually look somewhat decent. I got a bit tired of the elegant armor, so I decided to go with the visual armor because it just looks a little bit better with the chicken head. So, what is the plan for tonight? The plan for tonight is a risky one. First of all, we're just gonna blast through the MSQ because it's the only real thing we have to do. Not true! I kind of need to pee as well. That's just snuck up on me. Hang on, while it loads, I'm gonna go pee. I will be right back. Alright. See? Told you it wouldn't take very long. Right. So, oh, I need to renew my, my little friend. But yeah, still haven't quite decided how I feel about my new UI layout. I literally just did it. But I feel like it's a little bit more focused. A lot of the stuff I've moved to the bottom here just so I'm not looking all around the screen. Also, yes, there weren't any streams last week. That was because I was on holiday. I had a nice quiet week. No streams, no work. Just me and the girlfriend having a nice quiet week together. And it was lovely and needed. But I'm back now. So you fuckers better get used to it, because I ain't going nowhere. No. As I gotta sigh. But yeah, so the other thing that we have to do is we have another primal to deal with. Specifically, Ifrit. This is the final one. We are fortunate that the Lords of the Inferno have yet to rear his horned head. I fear, however, that reports of his return will not be long in the coming. My quest for knowledge... Oh yeah, Rosie is also currently playing at the moment. She's leveling some. It remains unfinished. Such a task can only properly be undertaken in a world unracked by chaos. Let us bow to inevitability and prepare ourselves for what will undoubtedly turn into another blistering trial. Pray visit High Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Uldar, and advise him that the fiery primal will likely soon be among us once more. Mayhap with a measure of foresight we can lessen the impact of Ifrit's arrival. Whoa. Weird thing to do. Oh, I clicked Z instead of when I meant to click W. That's a miss. That's a swing and a miss. Okay. Let's head to Uldar. Oh, and while I'm there, actually, I can send my slaves on more jobs. Oh, she's in that bit. Oh yeah. So basically, me and her just did the original Titan fight. So she's at the bit where what the hell's her name? Lucille? Is that the name of the bitch with the stupid mask that makes no sense from just a mechanical standpoint? Yeah, the one that I complained about constantly whenever she showed up. The end boss of Castrum Meridian. That one. Yeah, she's just seen Orixia die. She's about to meet Sid! Hey! Black Skull of the Scions, your time is most fortunate. Allow me to brief you on the situation. Ifrit has re-emerged. Both the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder informed us of their recent troubles with disturbingly powerful primals. And as these instances ever-occurring freeze, we immediately sought to gather intelligence on the Almajar activity. We lost contact with the first reconnaissance party assigned to the task. I then deployed one of our elite units to learn the fate of our missing scouts, but they also have failed to report back. In the most recent missive, my elite troops declared their intention to investigate the Battle of Embers. Though they may have been overwhelmed by the lizard men, we must consider the possibility that the Lord of the Inferno has reclaimed his domain. It is with some measure of the wounded pride, then, that I must request your aid. Assemble a group of your companions, strike into the heart of Almajar territory in southern Farnaland. If Ifrit has indeed returned, you are to banish him back to the Aether by whatever means necessary. Ha. You will likely have to renew your bond with the Zarahak Aephirite to enter the Ball of Embers. The lizard men have undoubtedly realigned their crystals since you last felt their god. Unfortunately, that means cutting your way through a goodly number of their sentries to reach it. The Grand Company of the Immortal Flames is no stranger to sacrifice when it comes to battling the primals, but the struggle costs far too many lives and often creates a host of new tempered enemies. You and your unique talents, however, can spare the families of our soldiers that grief. I will pass on news of your involvement in this mission to the Scions myself. Should our primal fears prove substantiated, then I pray your efforts meet with success. Whoa. Let us just very quickly, because this is the plan. We do what we did during that marathon stream we did, where we blasted through as many of them as possible. We go and unlock it, queue up, go back to Costa del Sol, continue the story. Continue what's going on with Alpha Node. But the other thing we have is this. Now, I'm not sure what the best way of doing this would be. From what I understand, the best thing to do is to find a group. Unfortunately, everyone else, all the other parties, are currently doing the later raids. Most likely the ones added in the most recent update. So, I'm assuming I'm going to have to make one. How do I do that? Recruit members. Because apparently, from what I've seen online, you basically cannot find a group for Binding Coil of Bahamut through Duty Finder. So, if I do unrestricted, am I high enough level to do it on my own? Could I solo it? It's a level 50 raid and I'm level 60. Do. Binding Coil of Bahamut. Solo. Level 80 is the recommended level to attempt to solo it. That's level 80 tank. So no. Okay. Never mind. Let's just see what average wait time is. More than 30 minutes. But that runs the risk of people being dicks and content skips. So I'm guessing Party Finder is our best bet. So Binding Coil of Bahamut turn 1. Objective duty completion. Begins the first time is welcome. Comment. Stream streaming first run of Bahamut. A1. Looking for run of Bahamut with to share it with okay, find those people. Suppose. Crossword party formed. Party-wide spells and actions will behave differently. Wait. Why? What do you mean? Party-wide spells and actions would behave differently. Why, though? Why is that thing? Ah, hello, Slip. Welcome. Welcome, sir. How are you? How are you today? Are you well? Whee! A tune. A tune. Oh shit! Why? Why are you shit? What is wrong? Okay, Ball of Embers Extreme has been unlocked. Should I do that before I do Bahamut? Yes. Where did Party Finder go? Oh, it's on the party. How do I delete? Oh, I need to ask for an hour. Oh. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave Bahamut for now because I have a plan. To make up for the lack of streams last week. What I'm gonna do... Ooh, that's some cool artwork. What I'm gonna do is, because I'm not working on Friday, the only thing I'm possibly doing on Friday is going to see, finally, Doctor Strange 2, because still have not seen it. The longest I've gone without watching a Marvel film since... like... Iron Man 2? Oh no, it'd be Incredible Hulk. Yeah, because I didn't see Incredible Hulk in cinemas. But yeah, so that's the only thing I really have planned. Hi, Alpha Node. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a marathon stream. Yeah, shit because allergies. Fair. Fucking feel that. Also got Blade and Sorcery now and questioning if I'm a psychopath. Also feel that. Love Blade and Sorcery. Love Blade and Sorcery so much. It is best VR game. Half-Life Alex can suck it. Holy shit, we're actually finding the group quite quickly. We just need those healers. Ah, Fishy Man has finished his job. I'm worried to start cutscene. Go for it anyway. Oh, sweet Siren of the Sand. My Makote Muse, why have you forsaken me? Titan's Bane! I mean Black Skull. What brings you to my humble resort? Flahamin? You mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the songstress of Uldaar? Ye gods, man. If I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Ew. Oh, for shame. To think she now plies her trade for the riffraff off to the west or wherever she said she was going. Oh, it's a tragedy, I say. west, is it? Oh, thank you, Master Gaguruju. I fucking hate this guy's name. Gaguruju. 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 Your information will serve us well. That said, there are a number of places she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I would be most appreciative if you could travel on to Wineport and do the same. Okay. Can do, Alpha Nod. Off we go! And Beat Saber, which means low up, which means I now have permanent retinal damage. Can I be 100% obvious? Not obvious, honest. Beat Saber? It's not really... Right, when I say I'm not really a fan of Beat Saber, it's not because I think it's bad. It's because I'm shit at it. It's the simple reason. Also, well, I do have one issue with Beat Saber, and that is simply the music in it. If ignoring the mod that lets you download custom music, which I think they've gotten rid of, the actual song list is shit. Like, even with the expansions, the only expansion I really have any interest in getting for Beat Saber is the Green Day expansion. That is solely due to my nostalgia for Green Day.
Well, if it isn't Black Skull, the saviour of Wineport, to what do we owe the pleasure? Ah, yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold, to give the woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly I had no choice but to eject her from the premises, interfering with tastings, you understand. If she is your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10.
Blind associate. Which one is that? It's been a while since I was here in the main story quest, and I think this was when I was still not fully reading it. So I don't know who he's talking about. Is it Uranage? Is Uranage blind? You want to know if I've seen a Makote last by the name of Flurhamin? I wish. I haven't seen a lass of any description for far too bloody long. First of all, Alisai is like down there. And also the maiden that we were protecting, what was her name, during the Hildebrand quests, was over there. The Lapis Maiden. I forget her actual name. Also, the fucking murdering psychotic bitch was over there as well. And the villain of that plot line. Yes, that was me saying that Nashu is a psychotic murdering bitch. Because she is. Whee! Oh, this guy's bold. Not bold, blind. Clearly not bold. Unless wig. Could be bold. Oh, it's a woman, I think. I see you have had many grand adventures since we last spoke, Black Skull. You must share them with me sometime. Who are you again? The girl from a little while ago. One does not forget a perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar. Reminiscent of a bloom native in these parts, in fact. I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully, and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her there. Okay. Can do, Shamani. I don't remember who the fuck you are, but okie dokie. Off we go. Whee! Do, 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 do. So how is everybody today? How are we all? Are we all well? I hope we're all well. Everybody deserves to be well. Oh. Flamin! Whoa! Hello! Horrigoboo. Hi, friend. Hello, Flamin. I am in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the Gooble's ire until it was too late. Their oils can be used to make a perfume, you see, and why not just pay for perfume? Flamin, I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? No. I serve no one. I don't serve Alpha, nope. It appears we've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. Fuck off, Alpha. The songstress of Ulda, I presume. Minfilia, or should I say, Asilia, is looking for you. Asilia? You are the very picture of health, my lady. Yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is, why? Not everyone who endeavours to find me does so with best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh, well, that does please me. More than you know, but tell me, sojourns in the forest of Lanoska aside, when exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so. Do you imagine I travelled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers to use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we have all that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport, say. Hydrate! Okie dokie. We are drinking just standard water because I didn't have any Coke left in the fridge. So there is Pepsi in the fridge. It's been in there for about an hour or two now. So that will be what we drink after the water. How have we not had any healers join the group? How? We had 3 DPS and two tanks. We had no healers. We've had no healers the entire time. Oh, sorry, Alphanode, almost went above you. Also, your sister is like... She was here, she's moved. Whee! This is not at all how I envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. Oh, yeah, that's right, this is her mum! Forgot about that. Ooh. Sherry. These any good? Nah, better to just craft. Give me the money! Really? Only bronze pieces? Ugh. Yay! Aww, hug! They're hugging. Flarman has made her peace and is ready to reunite with her adopted daughter. Ah. You say my daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay, yes? I've kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. Well, re-teleporting. God damn, it just teleports us straight in. This is the end of the quest. Like, really? You're not even gonna have us travel there? Okay. Cool. I'm guessing that this is one of the storylines that got gutted when they removed a bunch of the quests, because that was a thing they did when, was it Shadowbringers came out? It was either Shadowbringers or Stormblood, but the post-Realm Reborn patch quests were notoriously really bad and really slow and really fillery. Just Realm Reborn in general had that reputation. So what they did was they went in and just took out a bunch of them. Kind of like what they did with this, where they just took Castrum, Meridium and the Praetorium and just went, yep, half of this, out. Don't need 8 players anymore, just need the 4. And it's like half as long. And the ultimate weapon fight is now its own separate thing. And it's by far the worst fucking trial in the entire game. Yay! Because it's just one half of it is literally just, you just stand there and wail on the thing while it's basically invincible and just wait for 3 really slow ass bars to fill up. And then the other half of the fight is an actually halfway decent fight after like a half-hour long cutscene. Which is cool the first time you watch it, but after that, less so. Antecedent. You have a guest. Lamin? No, her name is Flarman. Asilia. Oh, they're gonna hug. Tataru! Best character in the entire game. Aww. Hugs are nice. Yay! I haven't seen her like this in years, Blackskull. I only found out her mum was missing like 20 minutes ago. That was probably hinted at before. And I just either skipped over it or forgot about it. One of the two. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead. What kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would. And so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endanger you and our cause. I can think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. Her hair is really bad. Like, it's just bangs. I'm so proud of you, Asilia. I learned from the best. So why does she call herself Minfilia then? I have a gift for you. Celestia perfume. You remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If I ever lost sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose. Really? Really? Is this why you stayed away? I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone through so much trouble. This is the only reason why. It was no trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Blackskull, however. I could not have made it without him. Yeah, I feel like there would have been a bunch of quests between going and finding her and actually this cutscene where you actually go out and gather all the ingredients for the perfume, and it takes like 50 quests to do. Thank you, Blackskull. Thank you both. No problems. There's something else. This is the cat's eye I found. All these years you kept it. My father was a member of the Alamegan resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Oldar. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. Well, that was stupid of him, wasn't it? It was Lamin who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I'm no stranger to the facts of your history, but I fear I fail to grasp their implications. It's clear there is much I do not know about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining. I was a very dedicated student. The cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So I gave it to Lahamin as a gift. She said it was beautiful. But there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Celia. Nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come. How much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could have ever hoped. You have succeeded where I failed, made me so proud that the words fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you have become, and all the things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do, and of what it may entail. Celia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Oldar. Lamin. You built it once, Cecilia. You can build it again. And this time, we'll do it together. Frachman is becoming a major character. Yes, we can continue to say Frachman. Truly? Ah. Alpha Node, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. That's what we've been trying to tell you. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send words to the student of Baldician. Preparations begin at once. Oh, she evil. Why zoom in on that face like that? Frachman is evil. Calling it now. She's an Ashian. This is a trap. It's a trap. They're luring us into a trap. She's an Ashian. Give me that money. Because I can just make these. Like, hang on. Let's just double check that real quick. Oh, maybe not. Oh no. Oh, it might be an advanced one, maybe. Like if I go to Goldsmith and I go... Oh yeah, I haven't actually unlocked any of them. Oh, I've also done a bunch of the Beast Tribe stuff. I finished the Amaja Beast Tribes, and yeah, not on stream because fuck that. It's more interesting to not. Oh my god, now the party is even lower than it was before the cutscene. Laying the foundation. Ooh. Into the quest we go. I like my gloves. They're fluffy. It's all too well and good that we have found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll. But there is much to be done, and so little time. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with the local merchants, and recruiting adventurers will prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters, Ascendant. Ah, he back. Who are you? Really, Alpha Node? If I need to concern myself with anything, it is surely matters such as these. I get a feeling that Menphilia and Alpha Node don't like each other. Indirectly, perhaps. I submit that you might indeed concern yourself with a different matter, namely, to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am. Nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll. Oh, I thought it was Fenquid. Oh, I hate him already. It is an honor, Antecedent. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Elfinode, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Knowing that my associates at Revenant's Toll hold the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard, we shall be honoured to welcome your organisation. There you are. Of course, certain provisions must needs be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so. It does. Sir, unless I'm much mistaken, you are the one known as Blackskull, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance. Slaffborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Guardian custom is an undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer still survive. You shall always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favour us with your presence again ere long. I don't like him. It's the monocle. It's the monocle. It's something about the monocle and the hair. Well, it would seem your reputation precedes you, Blackskull. Mayhap I should dispatch you to Revenant's Toll with all haste, as first intended. For that, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest. After all, you have travelled so far, and there is already so much you have done for us. And for me. We will speak again anon. Till then, take care. Whoa. My god, we've already been going for almost an hour. What? Oh, cutscene. So, if they're moving the Scion base to Revenant's Toll, what does that mean for the quests? Uh-oh. Ah, Blackskull. Were you able to get some rest? I would ask you to come with me to the Solar. Alphanode has just returned, and it would seem there is something he would share with us. Uh-oh. Trouble be brewing. There'll be trouble brewing. Oh, he's called the entire lot of them. You're here. Good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded. And our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordona, the Rising Stones. Hey! A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had come to look forward to Tartaru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. From the walking sands to the rising stones. Passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans. They have each pledged their full support, General Railbound included. Moreover, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure that is wise, Descendant? If anything is a mere formality, our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. Shut the fuck up, Papalimo, you have done fuck all. And the people have a right to know who saved them. Yeah, I did. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. It would reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes, but in doing so, I would show them that it is a power accountable to no one and at once to all. And what of us? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire. What do you mean, we? To you, my fellow Scions, I would say this. Prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Again, what do you mean, we? Yeah, you've gathered up the information, pointed me at where to go, but I did all of it. Fuck you. Great. I say, yet no greater than us. We will rise to them, as we have time and again united as one. Which one of them dies first? That's my question. As far as I'm aware, none. The only ones that I'm not 100% sure about are Minfilia and Tartaru. Though I would be heartbroken if they kill off Tartaru. I could live without Minfilia. There must be some way I can... Wait, that area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Flachlamin to teach me the basics of mining too. She gonna go become a miner. Yes, you go, Tartaru. Do you ever wonder how he does it? Alphanode, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Look, Square, just because you point out the lazy writing doesn't make it any less lazy. Nah, I'm joking, it's fine. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even our own, even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver these documents to Slothborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road and represent us well, Blackskull. Okay. Oh, we go to Revenant's Toll. So, again, like I just said, what happens to the quests? Because obviously, like, you know, that lot are here. So, actually, what do you sell? Nothing really. Dark matter, which is useful. That's it. Alright. Never mind. Let's go to Revenant's Toll. And while we're there as well, we can make it so that we can blah 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 blah. We can reassign some ventures for the servants. Yay! Ah, the slaves have earned their pay. And by pay, I mean, well, I pay for one of them. One of them gets money. The others just keep hold of my money. They are my bank. Oh, also, I figured out with help of Rosie that I can actually equip my Chocobo Bard and stuff, so he's now my Post-Moogle. He has a Post-Moogle hat. Not that it matters, because we're sticking him with Polar. Because Polar is best mount. Hello again. Oh yeah, speaking of being my bank, one of them is holding on to over 1 million gil for the simple reason of it's a way of me being able to save up for a house. There is no other reason. Go get more gold sand. Go get more white lip oysters, because I need them. I need them for crafting stuff. Yeah. Alright. Woo! Hi, Slothborn.
I was told to expect a scion. I didn't expect you to be you. It's been far too long, Black Skull. You have something for me, yes?
I do love the Mordona theme. That's a different version.
Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order.
You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? But that we had a dozen more like you. Since we don't, though, we'll just give you the work of a dozen men. I jest. Sissy, why are there no healers coming in? I'm half tempted to switch to one of my healer classes and do it in that. Next main scenario quest is possibly a primal. More primals. Oh, I get a buffalo calf. Level 70 weapon. Fun. Southbourne will show you around the Scion soon to be home in Revenant's Toll. Oh, which primal are we building to? Oh, it's Leviathan. Because there's a dungeon here called the Keeper of the Lake. It's fucking Leviathan, ain't it?
Back to do the work of a dozen men, I see. I jest.
Even I can appreciate that an important man such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. Since you're here, mayhap you've been keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the place. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortunes to be had about the realm. It may be a bit raucous at times, but I imagine it will be as good a place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me and I'll show you around. Huh. My iPhone is ringing. Is that you, Black Skull? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have most urgent news. We've received good tidings from Gridania. It would appear our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with all due haste. But, new house, though.
Is everything quite alright, friend?
Why do you have a Hitler mustache? I've just noticed that.
I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear this is no time for a leisurely tour. No worries, you can rest assured that I'll see to all the necessary arrangements. Pray return any time after you've seen to your more pressing matters.
Okay. Can doodly-doodly-doo. Hello, Magic! Hello, Magic. It is going alright. It is going alright. How is yourself? How is yourself? You decide on a pre-stream day for Backpack Hero. This Prime sub's burning a hole in my pocket. Nope. Nope. It's basically when I finish either Elden Ring or Final Fantasy VI, whichever happens first. So a while from now, basically. Oh wait, I don't need to spend money. Very well, thanks. Wonderful. Glad to hear. Glad to hear it, sir. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Actually, I might do it on Thursday. I might do that Backpack Hero game on Thursday. Because I want to take I want to do some off-stream grinding on Elden Ring, and Thursday's the only real day I can do it. Hi, Tataru. A messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were in Mordona. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the Ascendant, but I did see the look on her face after he took his leave. Something's definitely amiss. Could it be that the Ixil summoned Garuda again? Or mayhap Imperial forces have been sighted within the Shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain it's nothing you can't handle. Now, go and ask the Ascendant if there's anything you can do. It shouldn't take more than like 2 or 3 hours to stream the demo, depending on how much fun you're having. I mean, 2 hours is the amount of time we dedicate to the streams. Every day, except for Friday. Because normally I don't stream on Friday, but because I didn't stream at all last week because holiday, I'm going to be doing a big, long marathon stream of Final Fantasy XIV. And hopefully do Bahamut. But I doubt we will actually be able to do Bahamut. If you do stream it, send me a ping on Discord so I don't miss it. Absolutely I will. I definitely will do that. Don't you worry. I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania. But we killed Odin!
Thine arrival is customarily timely, Black Skull. The etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex.
But we killed Odin, though. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Oenage says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago. Oh, okay, I don't know then. I had hoped the Mughals guard beyond such follies. I'm sorry, what? What's this about Mughals? Suffice to say, this disturbance warrants a full investigation. My presence have been requested by Commander Juliux. He awaiteth thee at the Adder's Nest. Pray hasten to Gridania, Black Skull. Ida and Papalimo will rendezvous with you there. Oh. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Not Papalimo! Please, not Papalimo. Oh wait, Ida and Papalimo are the other ones that I'm not 100% sure are still alive. No spoilers. Because, well, going by the trailers for Endwalker, I know up to Endwalker. I know that, Ishtola is still alive. I know that Fenkrid is still alive. I know that Oenage is still alive. I know that, I assume it's Oenage. I know that who are the other ones that I show? Oh, Alphanode and Alisai. They're still alive. Square Enix would never let their flagship scions die, especially Ishtola. Exactly, I mean, you know, they have to somehow sell stuff on Dissidia. Do they still do packs on Dissidia? Is Dissidia even still alive? I don't know, I haven't played Dissidia NT in a while. I might stream it for the whole playing through all the Final Fantasies stuff. I might do Dissidia NT. I'm definitely doing Dissidia Duodecim because Dissidia Duodecim outside of Tactics is my favourite Final Fantasy spin-off because Kingdom Hearts does not count. Kingdom Hearts is its own separate thing at this point. And Final Fantasy Tactics is and will always be the best Final Fantasy spin-off. Never played it, but I'm in the Discord server. It seems pretty active. Really? I thought it was abandoned. Pleasure to see you as always, Lieutenant Thunder. Thank you for coming so swiftly. I can think of no one more qualified to... but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain. Ooh! I have new pet. And a level 70 weapon coffer. Neato. Give me the money. Hail to the king, Kupo. What? 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 Oh! Is this Primal a big-ass Moogle? If so, yes! All of the yes. Oh, Moogles! And Elsa is back. Not long ago, the Moogle Kuplokop visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seedseer. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Moogle kind. Wait, Kuplokop? That's the Moogle from the very opening of the game, isn't it? Oh. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Moogle kind. One which would imperil the entire Twelveswood if left unchecked. We must save the Moogles! You proved an able ambassador to the Sylphs. We would have you reprise the role in our dealings with the Mughals. The rest of you should hear from Koplukop himself. He awaits you in the Elder Seed Syria at the Lotus Stand. See, now, when they were talking about Gridania, I thought either, like, Odin was suddenly story relevant, but not. But I thought it might have been Ramu. I thought maybe the Sylphs were actually doing something, and that Ramu was actually a thing. Is Ramu in A Realm Reborn? I don't want the spoilers, but I want to know if Ramu is in A Realm Reborn, because if not, what the fuck is with the Sylphs playing such a prominent role in, like, for like half of A Realm Reborn? Did you see the KH4 trailer? I like the part when Sora pulls up in a O3 Ultima. I did see the KH4 trailer. It looked very pretty. And I'm very excited. Very excited. Because I'm one of the few people who actually likes Kingdom Hearts 3. Is it as good as Kingdom Hearts 2? No. But to all those people who are like, oh, it wasn't worth the fucking 11 year, like 20 odd year wait. It wasn't 20 odd years. It was, what, 6? The other science have already arrived, sir. May I show you in? Yes. Yes, you may. Also, just say the name Silent Conjurer, and then you talk. Makes no sense. You're not being silent then, are you? You silly, 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 silly person. Hi, Elsa. Kuplukop. So why is it Kuplukop and not Mog? Please! You have to stop them! But you mustn't kill them. They're not bad, Mughals, Kapo. They're just misguided. A gentle, no, firm thrashing is in order. Yes, but no. Calm yourself, Kuplukop. Can you not see that he hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray forgive his witless outburst, sister. I hope they have an in-universe Disneyland. Already a thing! Dream Drop Distance. No, not Dream Drop Distance. Birth by Sleep had one. Birth by Sleep had it. Disney Town. And that sends Donald Duck into a murderous downward spiral of rage. Again, already happened. First of all, Goofy's death in Kingdom Hearts 2. And second of all, like the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. Most grateful am I that you have come, Black Skull, and upon such short notice. Truly, Gridania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. Not a problem, Elsa. Not a problem. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kuplukop has brought us news of the most unsettling development. Well, you just need to learn to let it go. You know. Also, why are you not Mog? It would seem that good King Moogle Mog the 12th has returned to where he was at. Fucking what? Good King Moogle Mog the 12th. That's amazing. Mog is in the game. Is Mog a boss? Oh, that name has made me very happy. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Mughal mythology. Kuplo here would have me believe the former. Wait, you cannot just drop into my lap the existence of a character called Good King Moogle Mog the 12th and just be like, oh, he has returned. He has returned. Who the fuck is Good King Moogle Mog the 12th? I mean, I get it. It's a Moogle. I'm guessing it's a big-ass Moogle called Mog. And Mog is the best. But Good King Moogle Mog. Once upon a time, we Moogles served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there, unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and with a literally endless supply of wine, Kupo. In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became discontented and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. I'm guessing that's the 12, not the Primals. So, Good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave Kupo. The realm of man would suffice, he said, so all the Moogles should live there instead. Good plan. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down. But Good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Kupo. He had a rope, you see. The longest one ever woven. This he nobly held while his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. And that is how we Moogles came to this land, Kupo. All of us. Except Good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens so that Moogle kind might at last know peace. Fucking what? Except that he has not remained in the heavens. From what I understand, that being your reason for contacting us, yes? I'll bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Eorzea? The problem, Ida, lies in the fact he was summoned. It is our belief that Good King Moogle Mog the 12th is a myth made manifest via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in the summoning of their gods. Wait, you're saying a handful of Moogles with a buttload of crystals wished really, really hard and he just sort of appeared? Would that even work? Work for Gilgamesh with Enkidu. What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. With Garuda humbled and the Ultima weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to take so drastic a measure? Ramu? Might that not in itself be the answer? Twice in the last decade, Eorzea has been brought to the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by the heroics of a chosen few. To you who braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will doubtless seem a welcome respite. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think the Moogles Guard are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not end so well as they did yesterday. And that fear has driven on them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes, come what may. I assure you, the Moogles Guard only want to protect the forest from outsiders. Ever since the return of Good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love. They've started to get a little carried away, Kupo. I'm verging on a lot, in fact. Like the sylphs who summoned Ramu, you mean? Ramu wasn't summoned. What? What do you mean? I cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Moogles in a manner similar to that of a primal. But what do you mean, Ida? What do you mean, like the sylphs who summoned Ramu? Well, Ramu has yet to be summoned. We have yet to deal with Ramu. The only primals that we've dealt with in the Shroud are Garuda and Odin. We have not even touched Ramu yet. We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, it is our belief that he poses a threat not only to Mughal kind, but to Gridania as a whole. Thus do we beseech you, Blackskull, confront good King Mughal Mog the 12th and drive him from our midst. Okay. Humbly, I do thank you. The sanctuary of the Mughals' guard and their liege lord is concealed by magical wards. Brother Isumiyan of the Conjurers Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they may be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel ere you proceed any further. Can do. Yeah, you go, Kupluk Cup. You do that little jig. Don't worry, Kupluk Cup. We'll put you on the throne. You will be good King Mughal Mog the 13th. No, best not be the 13th because, you know, the Final Fantasy and the number 13 doesn't mix very well. You know, Final Fantasy 13 is a thing. Final Fantasy Versus 13 wasn't a thing. Kind of. And yet it was. Because Final Fantasy 15. But even then, Final Fantasy 15 was, well, it was never finished. Straight up, it was never finished. Still salty about that, by the way. Because I liked Final Fantasy 15. From what I played of it. I only did the main story. I never did any of the expansions. Even then, when I did the main story, that was on release. So, hi, Simeon. Welcome, Blackskull. Welcome. That you should be the one to face good King Mughal Mog the 12th is a great comfort. To me and to the elementals both. Why not call him good King Mughal Mog the 14th? Why is it the 12th? Also, Ifrit time. Why is he not the 14th? It's Final Fantasy 14. You have the 14th Legion of the Imperial. You have, like, that's the main villains. The the 14th Imperial Legion. Because it's Final Fantasy 14. Why is it not good King Mughal Mog the 14th? Uh-oh. Oh, he back! Here we go. Yeah, boy! Effort time! Okay. Let's do it! Fuck you, Ifrit! You son of a bitch! Oh, that's gonna explode. Get that dot. Fuck him up! Alright, we're already one third of the way through his health bar. They're going well. Oh no. Stand corrected. He firing the fireball. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. No, get out of it. He gone. Hellfire! Oh! Yeah! That's right! Infernal nails. I wasn't paying enough attention. I didn't see if there were any infernal nails. Stab him in the butt! Stab him in the butt for victory. Fuck you. Don't you run away from me, you son of a bitch! Oh no, our tank is dead! Ah! Oh my god, my health! Where did my health go? How did I die? Fenora, raise the other healer! Raise the other healer! Okay, never mind. We probably would have managed if they'd raised the other healer. Okay. Let's go! Ah, no, my health! How the fuck? What killed me? Yep, I'll take the raise. Fucking hell! How are you supposed to avoid that? Oh no. Oh, here we go. Enable blood buff. Get their health back. That was painful. Where's the tanks? Okay, never mind. Okay. Let's go, motherfucker! Okay. Never mind. Fuck, this is rough. Okay. Let's try again. You ready to go? Just don't tank him now. Oh, we're starting. Argus has decided it's time for us to start. Ow! This is rough as hell. Turn him round! Ah! Why are we just leaving characters dead? There we go. Fuck him! There we go. Hellfire time. He does so much damage is the thing. Infernal nails are up. Let's get him. Let's go round the circle. Round the circle. Round the circle. I could do with health, please. Okay. Never mind. Fucking hell! Immediate death. As soon as I got res, just the immediate death. Hey, remember where you said, hey, when you've got the free buffs on you, switch? Remember when that was a thing that appeared in the chat log? Hi, babe. I'm in hell at the moment. This fight is hell. This is rough for us. We are having a rough time of this tonight. Somebody kill him! Please. Also, again, like, chains stay together. Why do people not listen to the advice going on in the chat? People in the chat, people with the chain, stay together. Oh, healer dead. This is very fun to watch. This is great. Wait, what's happening now? Oh, we wiped again. It's what, 4 times now? Right. August, where are you going? August, please turn him round more. Dragonhead music is well scary. Dragonhead, 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 Dragonhead. Which one's Dragonhead? Right. Ah, my health! Fuck you! Right. We need teamwork! We need teamwork! There is no teamwork going on in this! Right, I'm just gonna throw fucking bloody hell! Fucking explosions are so annoying! Can I get another res, please? Okay, never mind. Thank you. Somebody plays with the dragons and organ music. Oh! Oh, Curfus! Oh, you finally made it to Curfus! I like Curfus. Right, okay. Tanky boy. Let's maybe do our jobs properly. Fuck. I'm bad at this. Oh, this is rough. This is so rough. This is rough. And with that hellfire we die again! Fucking hell! Oh, this is fun. I don't want to. Let's see what happens. I think we can do it. just need to work to get... Never mind. Fuck! It's the first time that's ever happened. First time that's ever happened for me where the group abandons the duty halfway through. Oh, I'm still in the chat window, that's why. Right. Let's try again. That took fucking 40 minutes to queue for as well. Welcome, Black Skull. Welcome. That you should be the one to face good King Moogle Mog the 12th is of great comfort. To me and to the elementals both. As I am sure you know, the Moogles are not by their nature a warlike race. Yet, should the king be suffered to remain, it is like that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus, does it behoove us to visit him quickly, to defeat him quickly, before lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparations you deem necessary and inform me when you are ready to seek the king. You have selected Regicide. That's a fucking amazing quest title. The wards barring access to the King's Sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones, the self-same method employed 5 years ago, when first the King was summoned to Eorzea. It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the Guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in our possession at the time. By the grace of the elementals, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion. Kublokop confided in me that he had been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Moogles Guard themselves. Yet, wishing not to betray their confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry to the King's Sanctum. Alas, I have been unable to do so, and dare not labour any longer, for fear that the Moogles might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. We must needs have Kublokop's keystones, Black Skull. Pray, go to him and beg his assistance. He awaits you at Wetshore Pier. Impress upon him our great need, and I am certain he will yield. Okay. So, wait, when you say Dragonhead, do you mean the actual map of the Carthus Western Highlands? Or do you mean the Stone Vigil? Have you done the Stone Vigil? Can't have. Surely not. What's the level difference between the Naval and the Stone Vigil? Naval is level 34. Stone Vigil, level 41. Unless you have leveled really quickly. We just need We just need those healers and another DPS, and we're good to go with Ifrit. This is the problem with the extreme fights, because I don't think the extreme fights are on the duty roulette for obvious reasons. Because Jesus Christ, I'm surprised there's not an option for that. I'm really surprised there's not an option for the extreme trials, like a duty roulette for the extreme trials, for like a shit ton of XP. Because I know the hard versions are on the duty roulette. Because those are the only versions of Ifrit, Ifrit, Garuda, and Titan that were on it, I believe. Hi, Kublokop. So, how will you do it, Kupo? Oh, he told you about that. Well, if there is truly no other way, I'll do it, Kupo. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier. I'll go on ahead. Okay. Yes. Oh. Hey. Hey, dude. To the east shroud. Because I don't have to spend the money. Oh, wait. No, it must have been in Stone Visual, because there's no dragons that actually spawn in the Covered Central Highlands. What the fuck? Why are there giant Moogles? What? What the fuck? I want to get back on the boat, please. I'm kind of scared of the giant 30-foot tall Moogles. Why? Why are there giant Moogles? Don't you dare lie to me, Kupo. I know what you're planning and I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Kupo. The king will never be satisfied, no matter how many crystals you bring him. Sup, lads? We offered you a choice. This is how you repay us, by consorting with the Ura. Imperials, Gradanians, Sylphs. You're no better than the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Kupo. Traitor to his kin's Mughals. He plots treason against the crown.
Enough! Kublo Cop will answer for his crimes soon enough, as will all who defy the will of good King Mughal Mug the 12th. May he reign ever forevermore. Kupo.
Okay. Bye, lads. Explain to me why those Mughals were giant. The king is planning to purge the 12s rid of his enemies, Kupo. We've got to stop him before it's too late. Okay. The entrance to Thorn March is deep within the bramble patch, Kupo. If you take me there, I can nullify the ward. But be warned, the Mughals' guard has set traps to lure enchanted beasts. I can't hide from them, so you'll need to protect me, Kupo. Escort Kuplu Kop safely to the warded entrance. Should you fail to defend him or move too far away, he will return to Sweet Bloom Pier, where you may rendezvous with him before trying again. Okay. So I'm gonna have to use the beckon. Come on. Oh, I don't have to beckon him. Oh! Fuck. You sense a hostile presence, Kupo. Kill the fungus! Come on, Kuplo Cup. Yeah, we're going faster. Don't you worry, Kuplo. If you just moved a little bit quicker, we'd be there by now. Oh no. Squirrels! The most feared of the enemies. Fuck you! Newcomb. Yes. Job done. Right. Come on, Kuplo. Malevolent Galago. I thought these wings are lemurs. Hey! Pay attention to me, you little shit. Come on, Kuplo. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh no! Pincer movement! Let's go, Kuplo. You gotta keep moving, Kuplo. You gotta keep going. We're nearly there. Don't worry. Don't worry, little buddy. Nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly there. Just around the other side of this tree. Through this here log. We haven't come across any of the Kuplo guard. Where are the Moogle guard? Oh no, more Boros! Oh no. Oh no! Oh good, Kuplo Cop actually moved out of it. He's a friendly AI with a brain. Yay! Are we there? We're there now. Come on, Kuplo Cop. We're here, Kupo. I don't see any more beasts. Do you? Are you ready to face the king, Kupo? Then step closer to the ward. Raise your hand and focus, like when you attune to an aetheorite, Kupo. I'll open the way for you. The rest is up to you, Kupo. Now go, teach those foolish Moogles a lesson and send the king back whence he came. Okie doke. Fawn March. Hard version. What happened to Fawn March basic version? Confront Good King Moogle Mog the 12th in Fawn March. Hard. What happened to standard Fawn March? Good King Moogle Mog the 12th of his name has once more been called forth by the Moogle's Guard. So... Wait, why is it just Fawn March hard? What happened to Fawn March easy mode? Fawn March. FF14 normal. It starts at hard. Okay. I'm going to withdraw from that one. I'll do a Bowl of Embers Extreme later. I want to go meet Good King Moogle Mog the 12th. I still love that name. That name is amazing. That name makes me so happy. Alright, that's the next thing we have to do. I can't do duty support, can I? No. That's annoying. Despite the fact it's main story quest. Ooh, that XP bar. Right. What do we do while we wait? Actually, I want to go to the South Shroud. Because I want to see if anything more relating to Odin has propped up. whether or not the hard mode of the hard version of Odin is accessible to me. No, nothing around Earth's Gift. Nothing anywhere else either. No. I wish there was a way to see what available quests there are. There isn't, is there? Oh, it's under recommendations, isn't it? No. Nothing around here. I don't want to Google it. It's a thing. But I will. It might require more story stuff being done. Just gonna have a quick look on Google. Earth's found. Here we go. Oh, Asphalt is considered an extreme trial. Really? It's not listed under the high-end ones. Also, I'm guessing there are high-end roulettes then? Just want to do this one. Like, look at that artwork. It's a big fuck of Moogle. Like, those, the Moogles around him, if they're the Moogles from that cutscene, they were already pretty big. He's even bigger. I suppose it's just going to be a big ass Moogle, ain't it? I'm okay with that. I want to fight Big Moogle. So, how do you unlock the high-end roulette then? Extreme Trial Roulette. Savage and Ultimate Raids. What? Oh, there is an expert roulette. Okay. So there is actually a way of doing it, but it requires being a mentor, which requires doing the PvP, which I don't do. So There's nothing really for us to do. We wait. Unfortunately. Yeah. Well, we can go have a chat with the. Oh no, I don't want to. I want to go home. I don't want to go to the beds. I want to go home. Okay, fine. We'll go back to Nugadani. I was trying to be cheap. That's over where the Mughals were. It's not here. That's over where the Mughals were. Never mind. It's my bad. Lack of a better word. It's 11:10. I do have work in the morning, but I only have a short shift tomorrow. We have another player! Behold, this is the problem with doing all the other storylines separate from everything else, and then doing the MSQ. Because now I have the problem where I am stuck waiting for queue times. Just like before. Yay. You can't do trials unsynced, can you? Can you do trials with unrestricted parties? I don't think you can. Whoa, nice. Alrighty. You can go on your high level woodland exploration, please. Because may as well send them off on these. They ain't gonna be done by time we wake up, but it's more money. It's a lot more money. Because this is the best way to make money. Just send them out on high level explorations and they come back with elegant gold pieces which you can then sell for a shit ton of money. And it requires literally zero effort on your part outside of leveling up gatherer jobs and leveling them up, which is not that hard because all you have to do is again just keep sending them out on ventures and they will eventually hit their max level, which is your level in their respective jobs. God, I wish I could have just done duty support. Because it's a story one. Like, hey! That's the proc. That's what we've been waiting for. Comments! Mughals! Yay! Mughals. Time for Mughals. What is this music? too in this meddling adventures, I'd wager. Muggle's to arms! Defend the king, Kupo!
What is this music? I love this song! Oh, I've never wanted an orchestration role more. I've never wanted an orchestration role more than this. What is this music?
I feel bad for murdering the Muggles. What if I don't want to murder the Muggles? Also, I love their names. Punka Panko. Punka Paco. Tusky Pico the Shaggy Song. Oh. Oh, they up. Oh, what happening? What the fuck? What?
Oh my god, it has vocals! What the fuck?
Hang on. Hang on. I need to just... like...
What the fuck? What is this music?
Just go turn that. I love it! I love it! This is amazing! Oh. GG everyone. Oh, the music ended! Off goes the Muggles guard. I won't listen to more of the music! Did we get the orchestration? No. Moonlit Mug Globe. Okay. Mug Punkoffer! Oh, I have to see what this looks like. I have to see what this looks like. Yay, we did the thing! We killed the big Moogle. You did it, Kupo, you did it! Good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his mighty soul rest in peace, is no more! I shudder to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Moogle's guard when you did. Thank you, Black Skull. Perhaps now they'll come to their senses and stop playing at fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain will have choice words for them too. You should go and tell Pokey Pack that the king is no more, Kupo. She's with Rhea O at Camp Tranquil and can relay the news to the chieftain. I want to see what the Moogle spear looks like. Right. There we go. Let me see it. The Melancholy Mogfork. Oh! It has a Moogle on it! It's a big fork with a Moogle holding it! I love it! It's so cute! Okay, I've changed my mind about what weapon I want to have as my... I've changed my mind. I want that as the glamour now. That's getting glamoured. Oh, you better fucking believe that's getting glamoured. Camp Tranquil. Where's Camp Tranquil? Good King Moogle, good King Mog. Ruler of the land. Also, kinda wanna see if that's on the Twitch sound alerts. Probably is. Before I forget, let's have a look. Good King Moogle, good King Mog, good King Moogle. Oh, what? FF14? Moogle? Oh. But why though? Disappointed. Very disappointed. I suppose I could use it for alerts. I'm sure I can find the MP3 of it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh no, I'm stuck. Do we go for Ifrit again? I think we go for Ifrit again. We'll see. We'll see if we're able to get into a group for Ifrit. If not, then we don't. Give it till midnight. We'll give it 40 minutes until we get into a group. If we're not able to by then we'll just call it a night, and we'll do Ifrit on Friday. Hi, Puckney Pack. Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his magnificent virtue serve as an example to us all, has fallen. All Moogle kind owes you a debt, Kupo. And I sense Rhea all wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption. Sweet. On the properties of Primals. Your bravery and service to Twelveswood and her Mughals shall not be forgotten, Blackskull. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of this great victory from the mouth of the man responsible. Pray, return to the Lotus Stand and treat her to the full account of the day's events, while the details are still fresh in your mind. Okay. Can doodly doodly do 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 do. Back to Gradania we go. A hydrate. I will hydrate. Thank you, Bebs. Oh, that water is very warm. Considering how it's almost 4 hours old. I'm not surprised. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. I want to just listen to that song. Tempted to just go YouTube it and just have it playing in the background. It's good. I hope it comes up all the time for me on the trials. Just a trial roulette. I will happily just do good King Moogle over and over and over again. That was actually really fucking easy as well. That was a ridiculously easy fight. I look forward to the extreme version. Like, that fight was very, very, very reminiscent of just the standard primal fights from the main story. Like, not even the hard versions. Like, the hard versions of Garuda, Ifrit, and Titan actually put up a fight. Moogle fucking didn't. Moogle just died. Came up, lot of pump and preen, and then he just died. And it was like, oh, disappointing. Still, the music was good. Jane didn't get to hear half of it, but you know. How the Seed Series inspected you, sir? May I show you in? Yes. I assume we didn't get to hear half of it. I like the music. I like the music for good King Moogle Mug. I want to do it again. Let's see if it procs during this cutscene. Blackskull, you return to us unharmed and victorious. Thus have I 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thornmarch. Well, the Mughals started singing, and then we killed them all. And it is that we feared. The king really is a primal? But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Mughals don't worship him. For one thing, he's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of. Enkidu. Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of the power contained in crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Mughals called forth a being that by right should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse, the aether which comprised him instead being scattered to the 4 winds. I guess this is what happens when you do it out of order, because obviously we already know about all this because of Odin and Enkidu. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same. Which means... Asians. This whole business reeks of their handiwork. Goopo! They said it was a masked man who had taught them how years ago, but Gridania has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question. Confound it all! How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear. As long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. A sombre thought, but a solitary one. My heartfelt thanks, Black Skull. Already the information you have provided has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter. The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Scion shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Toll. We knew we could count on you, my lady. While Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the Elder Seedseer, mayhap you could return to the Walking Sands and appraise the antecedent of all that has transpired. Alrighty. Can I help you? What is it you need? My smush. Okay, we won't do it for tonight. Where are you? You're in Geffis. Oh, goddamn, you're level 43. Alright, maybe you haven't done Stone Visual. How? You were on Titan. You've been cutscene skipping, haven't you? You haven't been reading the story. Judging you. What is it you need? Do 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 do. That song is now in my head. Do read some. Still judging you though. Unicorn. Alright, where are you? Over here. Ah, over in White Brim front. Okay. Oh, you're in White Brim. Oh, you're in White Brim. Oh, okay. No, fair enough. Whee! Oh, you're doing this stuff. You're dead. Hang on. Let me fix you. Oh, no, I don't think I could do. Up you get. Hello. Okay. What are we doing? What is it we're doing, babe? Oh. I don't actually remember all this quest. It's been so long. I just remember what's actually going on narrative-wise. In terms of what the actual plot is. Isn't it an instant encounter? This. Isn't it a solo instance fight? Oh, is that it? Is that all? Is that all we needed to do? Are we done down here? I don't remember this quest. I don't remember this quest. I just remember the actual story that's going on with it. Because I really like this plot line. Are we ascending? Okay, I'll meet you up there. Whee. Ah, look at her go. I remember this place. I remember this quest line. Alright. Well, good luck with it. I'm going to go finish off this quest and then I'm going to finish up the stream. So I will be back maybe. Bye! I will still play though. I'll still be online. So I'll just keep the party going and then I'll do this quest, watch this cutscene and then I'll finish up. Isn't this the end of 6.1? Not 6.1. This is 6.1. 6.1 is the current version. This is the end of 2.1 though, isn't it? Oh, she's gone offline. Oh. Okay. I'll leave the party then. I'm in video. It is good to see you hale and healthy, Black Skull. I received word from Edo and Papalimo that you have felled good King Moogle Mog the 12th. I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So it is as they said, summoned with the same methods used by the beast tribes and taught by the Ashians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the other Seed Seer of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Black Skull. Yay! The Gifted. Time has come at last to leave Vesper Bay, and Minfidia would appraise you of the final details of the move. Okay. Okay. But when Ramu, though? When Ramu? Because I feel like Ramu should have already happened. Because of the way that they were going on about how, oh, the sylphs summoned Ramu. and also, you know, the whole Sylph storyline that happens between level 30 and 40 and goes nowhere in Realm Reborn. Also, just the fact that Ramu is one of the big is one of the big four, and he's not in Realm Reborn, which I find really weird. Oh. Oh, never mind. It's actually a while from now. Okay. Alright. We will leave this quest. We will leave the game then. If oh, it's gonna fly. We shall leave the game because I can do the other stuff that I have in mind tomorrow. Anywho, so jump over to the webcam. So, thank you everybody for stopping on by. We are back to our regulars. We are back to Final Fantasy V tomorrow. And then Thursday is still up in the air as to what I'm gonna do. I'm either gonna do Elden Ring or that backpacker game that Magic requested, because I don't know what to do about Thursday. The problem is there's so many games I want to stream. There's so many stuff I want to stream. I don't know what to do. And then Friday, if I'm not doing other stuff, it's not confirmed. I'm going on the assumption that I am able to do a marathon stream, which will be a marathon stream for Final Fantasy 14. Where we are going to be doing as much of the MSQ as possible. Hopefully do Ifrit. And yeah. So, I will be back tomorrow at the usual time for some more Final Fantasy V. And then, yeah. So, and then next week, back to normal. With Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 5, and whatever I ended up doing on Thursday. Because part of me isn't enjoying streaming Elden Ring. Part of me feels like I should do something else. I feel like what I really need with Elden Ring is a off-stream grinding sesh. Because so far I've only been playing it on stream. I feel really underpowered and really low leveled, and it feels like it's going really slowly, and that's kind of why. So I think hello, hopefully streaming. I'm just about to finish the stream, but hello, it has been a while. It's going very well. I'm very, very, very well. I'm very, very happy. Missing your streams though, my dude. Missing your streams. Still. But hope everything is going well. Hope the wedding went well, if I remember correctly. That's why your stream stopped. I can't remember if I've asked you that since. But yeah. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, the other thing, if I don't do Elden Ring, if I don't continue doing Elden Ring, which I'm up in the air about, as I said, I might go back to Baldur's Gate 1 and finally finish that, because I left that, I need to do Siege of Dragonspear and finally do Baldur's Gate 2. I also need to go back and do Emerald again. I need to do Pokemon Emerald and actually beat it this time. Actually started back last Saturday. Oh, I did not know that. Wedding went really well, except for the COVID hiccups. Yeah, COVID sucks. COVID's bullshit. I will have to stop on by next time you're streaming and I'm not working. Or on holiday like I was on Saturday. That's the word I'm looking for. Is there anybody who I follow who is live at the moment? No. No. Who are we going to raid? Who are we gonna raid? I'm just gonna continue to witter until we find someone to raid. That's how I normally do it. That's kind of what we do. There is nobody in any of the Discords who are live. Nobody at all. Let's find someone who does Final Fantasy 14. Let's find someone else stream Final Fantasy 14.
You know the ult stun is will for a couple seconds? Just use it.
I don't know.
Mine's gonna come up soon as well. This ult is fucking the wall.
He's dead. He did get stunned. Can't see him.
Okie dokie. Final Fantasy 14, here we go. Let's find someone. There's the Beanie Man 935, or maybe Tuesday if you want. That's a great username. I'm tempted to raid Tuesday just for the username alone. I'm not gonna lie. They don't do Final Fantasy though, but just an idea. I will have a look at them. Let's have a look. Tuesday. What's Tuesday's Dave doing? Tuesday is doing a just chatting. First audible though. Just a little bit of oh, there we go.
Some of the trial because I was in bed listening to it and she got fucking rolled by one dude. And like, yeah.
It's so good. He's just starting, but he's been playing some Stardew from memory. Sure what he's doing today though. His listeners doing it just chatting. Oh, he's watching Johnny Depp and Amber Heard stuff. Oh, he's watching Asmongold was react to Johnny Depp stuff. Tempting. It's tempting. I'm not gonna lie. It's tempting because Johnny. What's the other one? The Beanie Man. Stardew Valley is tempting. We like Stardew Valley. We do like Stardew Valley. I've recently got my girlfriend into Stardew Valley. What is she watching? She's watching someone else. She's watching Sweet Tail streams and just chatting. Who's this person? This is a random person with over 2,000 people watching, so never mind.
Which plan did you choose to end off the game with, Diamond or Pearl?
Beanie Man is currently streaming. Well, I'm confused because he's in the Sekiro category.
But it looks like he's doing Elden Ring. So I'm confused. Yeah, he is doing Elden Ring from the looks of it. Oh wait, no, he's just closed Elden Ring. Oh, okay, he opened Elden Ring by accident, and he is actually streaming Sekiro. Yeah, he's just swapping over.
Okay. Alright, so after listening to the songs done...
Well, going by view account for them, Beanie Man has 3 viewers. Tuesday has 1. So we go for Tuesday, and not just because of the name. The name is kind of it, but don't judge me. So we are going to go ahead and raid Tuesday. There we go. So I will hang out in chat with you guys for a little bit. I'm gonna have some snack. I'm gonna have a post-stream snack before I go to bed. So I'll watch him while I do that, and then go to bed because I got work in the morning. Yay! But yeah, so I will be back tomorrow with some Final Fantasy V. Whoa! And Thursday, fuck knows what. Maybe Elden Ring, maybe not. Don't know. Haven't decided yet. Need to decide. Anyway, have a good evening, guys. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, day, night, whatever the time may be for you. I'm mastering the sign off. Fucking nailing it every time. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you later. Catch you later. Oh, and don't forget, marathon stream on Friday. Don't know what time I'll start. Don't know what time I'll finish. But I will be doing a hell of a lot of Final Fantasy 14 and chatting with you guys. Peace!